way you see yourself has a lot more to do with what happens to you than what you're experiencing. So, how you see yourself determines how you show up in the world. For example, if you have a positive self image, you show up to the world like, I belong here, I am magnificent, I'm amazing, I am exactly what y'all need. I have a positive self image about me, so I radiate that positive energy out to everyone. But if you have a negative self image about yourself, you have a negative energy that you radiate to people, and the people respond to you in that negative energy. So you may feel like the world doesn't love you, people don't like you, they don't want to be around you. And so they respond to what you believe about yourself. So if you believe that you're worthy and you're loving, you're deserving, people will treat you according to that. So no matter what environment you are in, how you see yourself matters the most. Now, eventually, the environment can influence the way you see yourself, but it really starts with you. And that's why it's so important as parents to have a positive self image about yourself, so that way you can teach your children how to have a positive self image about themselves. If you remember in the book, I think it was Deuteronomy, where Joshua and Caleb and the 12 spies went into the promised land, but the 10 of the spies had a negative self-image about themselves. They said, I see myself as a grasshopper. And it's like, well, who told you that you look like a grasshopper? They perceive themselves to be as small as a grasshopper. And so because of that, they were too afraid to go into the land that God had already prepared for them. So if you have a negative self-image about yourself, you'll be too afraid to take on the challenges of life. You'll be too afraid to ask for what you want because you believe in yourself that you don't deserve it. So what I did was I asked ChatGPT and I said, ChatGPT, how can someone create a positive self-image? And so ChatGPT responded back. Pause. I want to tell you the reason why I make sure I let you know that I'm using ChatGPT is because I don't want to make it seem like I am this smart woman and I'm coming up with all these ideas. I read a lot, I know a lot, but I still want to make sure I'm giving you information that you yourself can verify. And so this is from ChatGPT. Creating a positive self-image involves nurturing a healthy view of oneself, which can be built through various practices. Here are some steps. It gave me 10, but I'm going to focus on the top 3. First one is practice self-acceptance. You have to accept yourself. It says acknowledge your strengths and weaknesses without judgment. Embrace your imperfection as part of what makes you unique. You have to accept yourself, because if you're not willing to accept yourself, then you can't expect other people to accept you. You can't look at the world and say, well, here I am, take me as I am, but you don't take yourself as you are. You have to accept yourself. That's the first thing. This is who I am. I am 5'2". I need to lose a few more pounds. You see me working in my videos. I accept myself, but I do something to make myself feel good about myself. I don't beat myself like, oh my God, you're 5'2", you this and you that. I tell myself, you know what, you're doing really good and I'm proud of you. And so this leads to number 2, positive affirmation. Regularly affirm your worth and capabilities. Phrases like, I am worthy, I am enough, and I'm capable of achieving my goals can reinforce a positive self-image. You have to speak to yourself like someone you like. Not love, like you like looking at you in the mirror. You like what you see, no matter what. First thing I do in the morning, and if you heard me, you probably think I'm crazy. I look in the mirror and I say, good morning, beautiful. Before I walk out of my room, because I have a mirror right by my door, I stop and I acknowledge me and I say, good morning, beautiful. And I try not to nitpick. Oh my goodness, look at what's wrong with you. Good morning, beautiful. And I keep it moving. And so number 3, it says set achievable goals. Break down your ambitions into manageable steps. Achieving small goals boosts confidence and reinforces your belief in your abilities. This is so good because if you're not challenging yourself, you will not know what your capabilities are. If you're not challenging yourself, you will not see the difference between where you are and where you want it to be, or where you came from. So you have to put some achievable goals together and say, you know what, I can do this. You know, I remember one time I wouldn't even walk. I had become so depressed that I wouldn't even walk like I normally do. And so one day I decided to just go outside my complex. I said, just go to the gate, just go to the gate. And then I went to the gate, and after the gate, I said, go to the street light. And I went to the street light. And then after that, the momentum came back in. So set achievable goals and be proud of yourself, because if you don't have a positive self-image of yourself, it doesn't matter what happens in your life. If you don't see yourself as worthy and as deserving of the best, you're never going to attract it to your life, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.